Hello, and welcome back to Daily English Talk.
Hi, everyone. We are so happy you are here with us today.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. We're here to help you learn English with real conversations.
If you like learning with us, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. It helps us a lot.
Today, we're going to learn something very positive and fun.
Yes, we're going to learn how to talk about your successes in English. How to tell your friends, I did it, or I passed my test.
First, we'll have a little warm-up chat.
Then, a long conversation where I try to bake a cake with some funny problems.
After that, we'll look at more simple examples you can use every day.
We'll practice talking about success in different places, like school or work.
Then we'll review some important words together.
Ready? Let's go. So, Jack, you look happy today.
I do? Oh, yes, I feel good. I had a small success this morning.
Really? Tell me.
Well, you know I sometimes burn my toast, right?
I do know that. The smoke alarm knows that too.
Hey, not today. Today I made perfect toast. Golden brown. It was beautiful and tasty.
That's fantastic. You should be proud. That is a big success for you.
Thank you. It's a good start to the day. How about you? Any small successes?
Yes, I finally finished that book I was reading. The last chapter was long, but I did it. I feel great about it.
Nice. Congratulations. See, we both have something to celebrate. Even small things are important.
Exactly. And that's a great way to start our topic today. So, my big plan for this weekend was actually a challenge. I wanted to bake a cake. Not just any cake, but my grandmother's chocolate cake from her recipe book.
The old book with the handwritten notes? That's serious.
Very serious. I wanted to surprise my mom. You know, she always says her mother's cake was the best. I wanted to see if I could do it.
That's a lovely idea, but also a little scary. Last time you baked, we had to open all the windows.
That was one time, and it was the oven's fault. Anyway, this time was different. I was prepared. I read the recipe 3 times. I bought all the ingredients on Saturday morning.
Okay, I'm listening. So Saturday afternoon, you started.
Yes, I put on my apron like a professional. I measured the flour very carefully. The recipe said, sift the flour, so I sifted it. It was like soft snow.
Wow, you sifted. I'm already impressed.
Thank you. Then I needed to mix the butter and sugar. It said cream them together until light and fluffy. So I mixed and mixed. My arm hurt.
That's hard work, but important.
Exactly. Hard work is important for success. So I did it. Then add the eggs one by one, then the dry ingredients and the milk. The batter looked perfect, just like the book said, a smooth, dropping consistency.
You sound like a chef on TV.
I felt like one. I poured it into the pan, put it in the oven, and set the timer. The hard part was waiting. The smell was amazing.
I can imagine. So timer goes off, and?
And I looked through the oven window. It looked good, but I had to check. I used a skewer, you know, a thin stick. You put it in the center, and if it comes out clean, the cake is ready.
The suspense is killing me.
It came out clean. It was ready. I was so happy. I took it out and let it cool. That's another important step. You must be patient.
Patience is not your best skill, Emma.
I know, but I was patient for 2 whole hours. Then I made the frosting, chocolate buttercream, another recipe from the book.
2 recipes in one day? This is a big project.
It was. I spread the frosting all over the cake. It wasn't as smooth as my grandma's in the photo, but it looked honest, homemade.
I think homemade is the best kind. So the cake is finished? Success?
First part, yes, but the real test was the taste test. I cut a small piece for myself. I was so nervous.
And?
And, Jack, it was good. It was really, really good. It tasted like my childhood. I almost cried. I did it. I really did it.
That's a real achievement.
Thank you. I felt so proud of myself. All that careful work, it paid off.
So, you took it to your mom's on Sunday?
Yes, I carried it so carefully in the car. When I gave it to her, she was surprised. She said, "You made this from Mother's book?" And I said, "Yes, I wanted to try."
What did she say after she tried it?
She took a bite, and she was quiet for a moment. Then she smiled, and her eyes were a little wet. She said, "Emma, this is perfect. It tastes just like I remember. You have a real talent."
Oh, that's the best compliment. You must have felt incredible.
I did. It felt like a real sense of accomplishment, not just baking a cake, but making my mom happy, connecting with my grandma's memory. It was more than I hoped for.
That's what success is sometimes. It's not just the thing you do, but the feeling it gives you and others.
Yes, exactly. Okay, your turn. You said you had a work success last week.
I did. It wasn't as tasty as a cake, but it was important for me. You remember I was asked to lead the team meeting?
The one every Monday morning with the new boss listening?
That's the one. I was terrified. Speaking in front of my team is okay, but with the new manager there, my English gets nervous.
But your English is great.
Thanks, but when I'm nervous, I forget simple words. Last month, I couldn't remember the word deadline. I said, "the day when things must finish." Everyone laughed.
That's actually very clear, but I understand. So what did you do?
I decided to prepare, really prepare. It was my goal to do a good job. So I didn't just make some notes, I wrote down the main points. Then I practiced at home.
Out loud?
Out loud, in front of the mirror. I even recorded myself on my phone and listened back. It was strange to hear my own voice, but it helped.
That's such good preparation. Smart.
I practiced the difficult words, quarterly targets, performance review. I said them again and again. My cat now knows them.
So Monday morning arrives.
Monday morning, my heart was beating fast, but I looked at my notes, I took a deep breath, and I started. I spoke slowly. I remembered to smile.
Good.
I went through all the points. I asked the team for their ideas. I remembered all the special words, and I finished on time.
That's fantastic. How did you feel when you finished?
Relieved, so relieved. But then my manager, Sarah, she stayed after. She said, "Jack, that was an excellent meeting. Very well organized and clear. Thank you for leading it so well."
Jack, that's wonderful feedback. You succeeded.
I did. I managed to do it. All that practice paid off. I felt so professional and confident for the next time.
Let's compare our stories. We both had a goal. Your goal, lead a good meeting. My goal, bake the cake.
Right. And we both prepared carefully. You read the recipe. I practiced my words.
And we both had to try. Even if we were nervous, we faced the challenge.
And in the end, we both achieved our goals. We got good results and nice compliments.
It's a good pattern, isn't it? Goal, preparation, effort, success.
It is. And it's okay to talk about it. Like now, we're sharing our successes. It's a happy conversation.
It is. People like to hear good news. It's positive. So what phrases did we use? Let's say them again.
I did it.
I'm so proud of myself.
All that hard work paid off.
I felt a real sense of accomplishment.
I managed to do it.
I achieved my goal.
I got excellent feedback.
It was a real achievement.
And the things people say to us, congratulations.
Well done.
I'm proud of you.
Good job.
These are all simple but powerful.
Success doesn't have to be big, like winning a competition. It can be your personal victory, like me and my cake, you and your meeting.
True. Last month, my success was fixing that wobbly table leg. Remember?
Oh, yes. You were so determined. You said, "I will fix this today."
And I did. It took me an hour, and I hit my thumb with the hammer, but the table doesn't wobble anymore. Small success, but I felt great.
See? That's it. We should celebrate these things more often. Maybe we should have a Success of the Week chat every Sunday.
I like that idea. We can practice our English and feel good at the same time.
Perfect. So, to all our friends watching, think about your small success this week. Maybe you ordered coffee in English. Maybe you understood a movie without subtitles.
Or you learned a new word from this video. That is a success. Celebrate it.
And try to talk about it. Use the phrases. Say, this week I succeeded in, or I'm happy because I managed to.
You'll see, it feels good to say it out loud. And we love to hear your stories in the comments.
So that was our long chat about success. It's a nice topic, full of good feelings and positive words.
And remember, if you don't succeed the first time, like Emma's salty cake,
Hey.
you can always try again. That's part of the story too. Okay, let's move on to some more examples you can use every day.
Okay, Jack. We talked about our big cake and meeting successes. Now let's break it down for everyday life. Let's give our friends watching some clear, simple examples they can use.
Great idea. Let's pretend we're in different situations. We'll show how to share a success naturally. Should we start with school or studies? That's a common one.
Perfect. You be the student, Jack. I'll be your friend. We meet after school. Hey, Jack, how was your day? You look pleased.
I am. I have some good news. I finally passed my math test.
No way. That's fantastic. Congratulations.
Thanks. I was so worried about it. I studied every night last week.
Well, it worked. All that studying paid off. You must be so relieved.
I really am. It's a huge weight off my shoulders. I feel like I can understand it now.
You should be really proud of yourself. That's a big achievement.
Okay, now let's switch. Work success. You be the coworker, Emma. Good morning, Emma. How's the project going?
It's done. I finished the Anderson report last night. I sent it to the client an hour ago.
Wow, already? That was fast. And?
And the client just emailed back. They said it's perfect and exactly what they needed.
That's excellent news. Good for you. I know you worked really hard on that.
Thank you. I did put in a lot of hours, but it feels great to have it finished and approved. I'm really pleased with how it turned out.
You deserve to be. Celebrate a little today.
Nice. Let's do a personal goal, something like fitness or a hobby.
Okay, I'll start. Imagine we're at the park.
Hi, Jack. You're here running too?
Yeah, and guess what? I just ran 5 kilometers without stopping for the first time ever.
Shut up. That's amazing. I'm so impressed.
Thanks. My legs feel like jelly, but my heart feels great. I've been training for this for 2 months.
That's incredible progress. You stuck with it and you did it. That's a huge personal victory.
It really is. I think I'll treat myself to a smoothie.
My turn for a hobby. Let's say gardening.
Oh, hello. I see you're with your little plant friend.
Look, my orchid finally bloomed again. It hasn't flowered in 2 years.
You're kidding. It's beautiful. How did you do it?
I read about it online. More indirect light, less water. I changed my routine and it worked. I managed to not kill it and make it happy.
That is a major success. Well done, plant doctor. You have a green thumb after all.
I feel so accomplished. It's just a flower, but it makes me smile.
What about a simple daily success? Something very small but good.
Oh, good one. Like a language success. You try it.
Okay. Hey, Emma. I understood almost everything in that TV show today, the one without subtitles.
Really? That's wonderful. You've been watching so many. Your listening is getting so much better.
It is. I felt like I was really making progress. I only had to look up 2 words.
That's how it happens, step by step. You're doing great. That's a real success to celebrate. And we can't forget creative successes, like you with your guitar.
Right. Okay. Emma, listen to this. I learned the whole chorus of that song, the one with the difficult F chord.
You got the F chord. That's the hard one. Let me hear. Jack, that sounds perfect. You nailed it.
Thanks. My fingers are sore, but it was worth it. I practiced for an hour every day this week.
The practice paid off. You sound like a real musician. Now, let's show how to react if someone is modest or shy about their success. Sometimes people say, oh, it was nothing.
Good point. You tell me a success and I'll be too shy.
Okay. Jack, I heard you helped Miss Clark with her computer yesterday. She told me you fixed everything in 10 minutes.
Oh, it was nothing, really. Anyone could have done it.
No, that's not true. She was really stressed and you helped her so much. That was a kind and smart thing to do. You should be proud of that. It's a success.
Well, thank you. I guess I was happy I could figure it out.
Exactly. Accept the compliment. Say thank you. You succeeded in helping someone.
Let's do one more. A teamwork success. We succeeded together.
I like that. So we're talking to a friend.
Hey, guess what? Emma and I finally cleaned and organized the whole community center storeroom.
Yes, it took us all Saturday, but we did it. We worked as a team.
And now everyone can find the sports equipment. The director was thrilled.
It was a big job, but we managed to finish it together. We're a good team.
We are. High five.
So, did you see the pattern in all those examples?
I think so. First, you say what you did. I passed my test. I finished the report. I ran 5K.
Then, often you say how you did it, with hard work, practice, patience.
And then you share the good feeling or the good result. I'm so relieved. The client was happy. I feel great.
And when your friend tells you, you say positive things. Congratulations! Well done! I'm so happy for you.
It's a very positive conversation cycle. It makes everyone feel good.
Exactly. So practice these little dialogues. You can even talk to yourself in the mirror. Say your own success out loud. It's good English practice and it's good for your happiness.
Ready to try talking about success in different places, like a store or a party?
Let's do it. Now, let's imagine we're in different places, like at an office or on the phone with family. The way we talk about success can be a little different depending on where we are. Let's act out a few longer scenes.
Great idea. It's like practice for real life. Let's start with a professional one. An office kitchen, maybe. Morning, Emma. You're in early.
Morning. Yeah, I wanted to get a head start. Actually, I just finished the quarterly newsletter, the design and everything.
The whole thing? That was a massive project. I thought it was due next week.
It is, but I managed to finish it early. I stayed a bit late a few nights, but it's done and sent to the marketing team for review.
That's seriously impressive. Getting ahead of a deadline always feels amazing, doesn't it?
It really does. It was a lot of information to organize, but I created a new template that made it much clearer. I'm really happy with it.
I bet. And now you have a calmer week. Well done. You should tell Sarah in your next one-on-one meeting.
That's the plan. I want to show her the new template. It felt good to take the initiative on that.
Absolutely. That's a key to success at work. Seeing a problem and fixing it yourself. Kudos.
Okay, next scenario. A video call with a parent. This is very common. Scene 2. A video call with mom.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. You both look great.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm really good. I have some news, actually. Remember I was worried about my presentation course?
Of course. You were so nervous.
Well, I got my final grade back today. I got an A.
An A? Jack, that's wonderful. I knew you could do it. Your father is smiling so big over here.
Thanks, Mom. It was tough. The final project was a 15-minute presentation, all by myself. But I practiced in front of my mirror so many times.
All that hard work paid off. We are so proud of you. What an achievement.
That means a lot. It feels great to have it finished and to have done well. It really boosts my confidence.
It should. You deserve to celebrate. Maybe a nice dinner out?
That's a great idea. Thanks for listening, Mom.
See? Sharing with family is so warm. They are always your biggest fans. Now, a casual social setting. Meeting friends at a cafe. Scene 3. Saturday brunch with friends. So, what's new with everyone? Anything fun?
Actually, yes. I don't know if it's fun, but it's good. I finally passed my driving test.
No, you did it? Congratulations!
On the 4th try, yes, I did it.
That doesn't matter. You passed. That's the only thing that counts. How did you feel?
When the examiner said you passed, I almost couldn't believe it. I felt a wave of relief first and then just pure happiness. It's a huge sense of freedom.
I am so happy for you. We have to go for a drive. You can be the designated driver now.
Don't push it. Let me get used to it first. But seriously, it's a weight off my mind. I was starting to think I'd never get it.
But you persevered. You kept trying and you succeeded. That's the most important part. Cheers to that. One more. A community class or a club. A learning environment.
Scene 4. After an English conversation club. That was a good session today. I liked the debate about movies.
Me too. You spoke a lot more this time.
I tried. My personal goal was to say 3 new sentences using vocabulary from last week, and I did it. I used approximately, disappointing, and predictable.
I heard you. You used them perfectly. That's a fantastic way to practice. You set a clear goal and you achieved it right here.
Thanks. It felt less scary to speak because I had my small goal. It wasn't about being perfect, it was just about using those words.
That's exactly the right mindset. Small, clear goals lead to big successes over time. You should write those 3 sentences down in your notebook as a win for today.
That's a good idea. I will. It helps to see the progress written down.
So, what did we see in all these different places?
The core is the same. Share your good news, say how you did it, and accept the congratulations.
But the tone changes a little. With your boss or in the office, it's a bit more formal. You might say, I managed to finish the project early, or I took the initiative.
With family, it's very emotional and supportive. They use words like proud and wonderful.
With friends, it's casual and fun. You can joke about it, like Jack's 4 driving tests.
And in a learning setting, it's often about personal goals and specific progress, like learning 3 new words.
The most important thing is to share it. Don't keep your success a secret. Talking about it helps you remember the good feeling, and it encourages other people too.
It makes everyone feel positive. So try it this week. In whatever scenario fits your life, share one small success.
And use the phrases we practiced. Ready to look at some of those key words again?
Let's do it.
Okay, Jack. We've used a lot of useful words today. Let's take a few minutes to look at them closely. We'll explain them simply, just for our learners.
Great idea. Let's build our success vocabulary together. What's our first word?
Let's start with a big one, achievement. Jack, what does that mean to you?
An achievement is something you did that you feel good about. It's a result of your effort. It's not just luck, you worked for it. For example, learning to ride a bike was a big achievement for me as a child.
Perfect. So it's a noun. You can have a big achievement or a small achievement. My cake was an achievement. Your presentation was an achievement. What's a small achievement you had recently?
Fixing that squeaky door in my apartment. It's a small thing, but it was an achievement because I didn't know how to do it before. I felt good after.
Yes, that's a perfect example. Okay, next word is the verb to succeed.
Right. To succeed means to achieve your goal, to do what you tried to do. The past tense is succeeded. I succeeded in baking my cake. She succeeded in passing her exam.
And what's the opposite if you don't succeed?
To fail. But that's okay. You can try again. We often say try to succeed. I will try to succeed in my next interview.
Now, from that verb, we get the noun success.
Success is the fact of succeeding. It's the good result itself. You can say, the party was a great success, or I wish you success in your new job.
It can also be a person. She is a great success in her field, but we use it more for the event or the result. Our video will be a success if everyone learns something.
I'm sure it will be. Next phrase, to manage to do something. This is a very useful one.
Oh yes, this doesn't mean to be a manager. It means you were able to do something difficult. It often implies there was a problem, but you did it anyway. I managed to find my keys. He managed to finish the work on time.
It's like a synonym for could, but with more effort. I didn't just could fix the door, I managed to fix it after watching 3 videos. It was difficult, but I did it.
Exactly. Let's all try to use that this week. Today, I managed to... Okay, next, goal.
A goal is your aim, your target. It's what you want to achieve. Before you have success, you have a goal. My goal is to speak English fluently. Our goal was to clean the whole house.
In football, you score a goal. In life, you achieve a goal. It's your destination. Why is a clear goal important, Jack?
Because if you don't know your goal, you don't know where you're going. A clear goal like I will learn 10 new words this week helps you succeed.
Beautiful. Now, to reach that goal, you need hard work.
Hard work means a lot of effort. Strong, difficult effort. Not easy. Success requires hard work. I admire his hard work.
It's a noun phrase. You can say, it was hard work to bake that cake. And when that hard work gives you a good result, we say it paid off.
Yes, to pay off. This is a phrasal verb. If your effort pays off, it means it was worth it. It gave a good result. All my studying paid off when I passed the test. Your patience paid off. The orchid bloomed.
I love that phrase. It feels so good when hard work pays off. Now, the feeling. Proud.
Proud is an adjective. It's the warm, happy feeling you have about an achievement, usually your own or someone you love. I am proud of my cake. My parents are proud of me.
You can feel proud of someone or proud of yourself. What makes you feel proud, Jack?
I feel proud when I help a friend or when I finish something I said I would do. It's a very positive feeling.
And when someone feels proud, we often say congratulations to them.
Congratulations is what you say when someone succeeds. You pass a test? Congratulations. You get a new job? Congratulations. It's for big moments.
It's a long word, but we often shorten it to congrats. Very informal. For many successes, we also say well done.
Well done is like good job. You can use it for smaller things too. You cooked a dinner? Well done. You fixed the lamp? Well done.
And the last one for today, progress.
Progress is the noun. It means moving forward, getting better. You don't have to reach the final goal to see progress. My English is making good progress. I can see the progress on this project.
It's about improvement. Even learning one new word is progress. It's a very encouraging word.
Let's quickly say them all again. Listen, everyone. Achievement, something good you did with effort. To succeed, to achieve your goal. Success, the good result. To manage to do something, to be able to do something difficult. Goal, your aim or target. Hard work, strong effort. To pay off, when effort gives a good result. Proud, the happy feeling about an achievement. Congratulations, what you say for a big success. Well done, what you say for a job done well. Progress, moving forward, getting better.
Wonderful. Try to use just one or two of these words this week. When you have a small success, say to yourself, well done. I managed to do it. I'm making progress.
And that, everyone, is a great way to build your vocabulary and your confidence at the same time.
Wow, Jack, that was a really positive conversation, wasn't it?
It really was. I feel good just talking about it. And I hope all our friends watching feel the same way.
Absolutely. So let's wrap up. Today, we talked all about how to talk about your successes in English. Big ones, small ones, and everything in between.
We learned that it's not just about saying, I won. It's about sharing your personal victories. The key is to be able to tell your story.
Exactly. We practiced the simple pattern. First, state your success. I passed my test. Or, I finished the project.
Then you can add a little about how you did it. I studied every night. Or, I asked for help and practiced.
And then share the good feeling. I'm so relieved. I feel really proud. Or, it was a great sense of accomplishment.
And don't forget the other side, how to react when someone tells you their good news. A simple congratulations or well done or I'm so happy for you can make their day even better.
Absolutely. So we also saw how this works in different places, casually with friends, warmly with family, and professionally at work or school. The words may be a little different, but the heart of it is the same, sharing good news.
And we reviewed some powerful vocabulary words like achievement, to succeed, to manage to, and progress. These words help you tell a better story.
Most importantly, we want you to remember that your successes matter. Talking about them in English is a fantastic way to practice and to feel good. It creates positive conversations.
Which brings us to our favorite part, the question of the day. We read your comments every week and we love them.
Today's question is, what is one thing you succeeded in this week? It can be anything, big, small, funny, or serious.
Maybe you managed to wake up early. Maybe you succeeded in cooking a new recipe. Maybe you finally achieved a goal of speaking English for 1 minute without stopping.
Please, please tell us in the comments below. Write, my success this week was, and tell your story. Let's fill the comments with positive stories and support each other. We will read as many as we can.
And if you're shy, that's okay. Just write one sentence. We're all here to learn and encourage each other.
Before we go, if this video helped you, please let us know by giving it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel.
And if you haven't already, subscribe to Talk Nora and hit the bell icon. That way you won't miss our next real-life conversation. We make new videos every week to help you learn practical, everyday English.
We want to thank you so much for spending your time with us today. Learning a language is a journey, and every little success on that journey is worth celebrating.
You're doing great. Keep practicing, keep trying, and don't forget to be proud of yourself.
So, from both of us,
Bye for now.
goodbye.